Do you want to learn how to be a pro at Minecraft PvP? Well, say no more, because you've been invited to our annual PvP training club. So come on down to the training club and learn how to PvP like a boss. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys tips and tricks on how you can improve your PvP skills so you can win most of your fights during PvP. And if you enjoyed today's video and found this helpful in some way, then please hit that like button down below and also subscribe while turning on notifications so you can know when I upload. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so for tip number 1, you should be using projectiles during your PvP fights because projectiles like snowballs, eggs, fishing rods, and bows are very important when it comes to PvPing because it can help you to stop your enemy from sprinting and make it easier for you to start combos. Tip number 2 is movement, and what I mean about movement during your fights is that you should not only move forward during your PvP, and instead you want to move left and right, like just strafe left and right while you're attacking your enemy, so it can be easier for you to hit him and harder for him to hit you. So if you don't know what I mean, just look at my keystrokes right over here on the top, and you'll get an example of what I mean about strafing. Like you just move left and right while attacking your enemy so it can be harder for him to hit you. Okay, so for tip number 3, you're gonna have to use a block to give yourself advantage against the person you're fighting. And I know you're gonna be like, what? How will a block help me win PvP fights in Minecraft? By using blocks are very important because you can literally place the blocks right in front of the enemy while he's chasing after you to stop him from sprinting. So this makes it easier for you to start combos on your opponent. For example, while your enemy is chasing you, you stop him and then you start comboing him, and that's how you do it. Tip number 4 is mainly for keyboard and mouse users. So for tip number 4, you're gonna want to W tap, and W tapping is when you hit the enemy, let go of the W key and press the W key again while sprinting towards the enemy, and then you repeat the process. Look at my keystrokes while I'm W tapping so you can get an example of how it's done. For example, I'm gonna attack my enemy with my fist so I don't kill him. W tapping. I can easily start combos on him. Look at my keystrokes. See? To him, it looks like I'm hacking. It may seem hard at first, but trust me, you get used to it. If you're missing all your hits, then tip number 5 is good for you. So you're going to want to go over to settings and sensitivity. I'm on keyboard and mouse. I'm going to go on keyboard and mouse section. If you're on control, you're going to control section or touch. So you want to go head over into sensitivity and you want to play around with it so you can get the best sensitivity. I got 20 because I play on low sensitivity and it's comfortable for me. So if you have a high sensitivity like this, and you're missing all your hits, then you're gonna have to lower it down a little bit so it can be easier for you to hit your enemy. So if you have a very low sensitivity and you can't lock onto your enemy in time, then you're gonna want to increase your sensitivity so you can make it easier for you to hit your enemy. Tip number 6 is optional, but I would totally recommend you to get a PvP texture pack because it can seriously help you a lot when you have a bad device or a bad PC. PvP texture packs will help you reduce your FPS drop, and it will also help you boost your FPS, which is really good when you have a bad device. And also, who wants a sword covering the whole screen while they're PvPing? Okay, so for this tip, I'm going to be showing you how you can jump bridge. And I know, jump bridging isn't a part of PvP, but I think jump bridging is very important when it comes to games like Sky Wars and Bed Wars. So here's how it's done. So for the beginners, you want to make this outline and stand on this block and then jump while sprinting and then go. And then just hold your build button. You don't need to spam it. And when you get the hang of jump bridging on the grass, then try jump bridging in the air and try to do this. So the second you jump, you want to sprint and then place the block under you and like hold the build button. So for example, you do this and then you start building. And then you can do other tricks like this. And then people think you're actually god bridging, but you're actually not. So for the last tip, I just want to say that the only way you can actually improve by a lot is just by practicing every day. So for example, if you head over to Nether Games Duels and play a couple of games of duels every day to get the hang of it, and trust me, you will actually see a lot of improvement in your PvP skills. I wouldn't really recommend playing Bed Wars if your main goal is to get better at PvP, because Bed Wars games take too long and you don't get into a lot of fights during those games. So I would recommend you playing games like Sky Wars, Duels, and Bridges, because then you would be able to get into a lot of PvP fights, and soon enough you will see good results in your PvP skills, instead of playing 12-minute games in Bed Wars and only getting 5 kills or less. Anyways guys, I hope you found this video helpful in any way, and if you did, then please share this with your friends so they too can learn from this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.